The hypocrisy of the American government knows no bounds. Okay, I didn't do my homework, or some guy, he's congressman or something. I've seen side-by-side video of him whining and acting like he's gonna cry over Ukrainian kids dying and blah blah blah, and then the video of him the other day be like, well, this is war and bad things happen in war. But you were crying about the white kids. Oh, wait, when it's your ally's enemy and they're brown-skinned kids, you don't give a crap about it. But when they're white kids, oh, well, it's so bad. Well, fuck you. I mean, I'm just tired of the hypocrisy and the racism. And then President Biden and his half-ass attempt to try to make Israel stand in line is he sits there and what people didn't know, they're like, oh, they wrote about the 3 million or whatever billion whatever he withheld from Israel of weapons, while they were already sending like $500 billion, maybe it was more like $100 billion of weapons, and it's like it didn't stop anything or do anything, and then they went into fucking Rafah anyways, like he warned them against, and what happened? Were there any repercussions? No, they kept doing what they were doing, and instead, like always, they were giving excuses by our government and by the American news media. I mean, you have to literally watch Al Jazeera English version to be able to see what's actually going on over there, because our news media, ABC, CBS, whatever, they're not covering it. They're telling us a bunch of lies and they're covering it up, and they're acting like this doesn't happen every fucking 10, 20 years. I mean, the Israeli government literally calls it, what do they call it? Something like mowing the grass or mowing the lawn, which means they go in there to cut down the populations of Palestinians so they don't get to the point where they're overwhelming, and because Israel, from the beginning, they knew, and this is why they kicked most of them out of Palestine, because they knew if there was an Arab majority, a Palestinian majority, there was no way they could take over and blow them up and do the shit they're doing. It's colonialism bullshit by a bunch of white people from Europe, and I don't care what damn religion they are. I don't fucking stand up and back people who just constantly slaughter people. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like, and then people don't even remember, okay, with this situation, you can put in there the shit about, Hamas. Okay, yeah, that's right. They did bad shit. But how about take a look at the big picture? It's like, usually Hamas does stuff to get back at, no, I'm not being an apologist for Hamas, I'm just stating the facts. Most of the time, what Hamas does is getting back for what they're doing in the West Bank and for what they constantly do. I mean, they don't see them as people. They're literally saying, we're just mowing the lawn, like they're not even humans, like they're not even animals, they're just grass. And it's just ridiculous. We're being gaslighted by our government, and then people don't remember stuff. It's like, did people not remember when the flotilla came in to bring food and building supplies into Gaza? Remember? And it was a Turkish ship that they decided to attack and murdered the people on it, and then claimed, we thought they had. No, they knew they didn't have weapons. There's always this excuse, and they always do shit like this. It's like our country, it's like, hell, the world has this collective amnesia where they don't remember all the bad shit that Israel done, and they've been doing bad shit since they arrived in Palestine. And it is Palestine the land they stole from the Palestinians. So, I mean, we can sit here and act like nothing's going on. Do you really think, I mean, serious, do you really think one of the most sophisticated armies in the world, with the most high-tech weapons in the world, and we know they have the most high-tech weapons because we gave it to them. Taxpayers' money is giving the weapons to them, and we're going to act like with all that capability and with all that skill that they just keep making accidents. They're just accidentally killing off a huge majority of Palestinian civilians. They're accidentally doing it. Well, they've been doing accidents for my whole fucking life. Well, at least the whole part of my life where I remember watching news and there being stuff about Israel. I mean, come on. It's colonialism. They're the people that colonized them, and okay, I mean, yeah, they do bad things, but if you were fucking living in a fucking huge concentration camp, you'd probably do stupid shit too. And it's not good. It's not good on that side. It's not good on either side. The violence has to stop, but the people that are the main aggressors and are the occupying power, they have responsibilities under the Geneva Convention rules, under just not even more modern, just like international law. They have a responsibility to make sure that people of the country that they're occupying are not starving to death, are not being blown up by the military, and any of that shit, and they're not doing this. How come we think the only people that need to follow international law is people who are other than us and our allies? I mean, that's all I got to say about this time. It's just, I'm just tired of sitting here and not saying anything. And I know what, I got like 15, 20 people following me, but hey, maybe you can sit here and you can hear what I'm saying, and don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Do the research. It's out there. And if you got like, if you're watching this, then you have YouTube. Well, look some stuff up on YouTube. I mean, look on Al Jazeera English Live, because they're the only people that are actually covering the story the way it is, and that's why they're not allowed in Israel anymore, because Israel says, oh, they're lying. Well, so we have Fox News, and they're always lying all the time, and they're still there. But it's not. It's because they're telling the truth that they're not even allowed in there to interview anybody in Israel. That's how much they pissed them off by filming shit. All right, that's all I had to say for this episode. I know it's been a long time, and I know this camera's like moving around all the time, but I have trouble with keeping this camera still. I mean, it's my phone, so whatever. Well, until next time, take care.